Good morning, folks. It is 8:20 a.m. Tuesday, August 22nd, 2017. Screen keeps messing up on me. I was told I was going to have some idiots give me a hard time today, and sure enough, there they are. Got another one of these DNA I.C.U.Cs to do here. 12 o'clock, 3.5 hours plus. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you real quick about the DNA I.C.U.C. For those of you that haven't met me yet, my name's J. Essex, legal John David Essex. The legal aliases are J. Essex and J. Arae Essex. I've been proven for a long time that your metaphysical abilities are real, that the metaphysical world is real and actually larger than ours. I've proven this with a quantitative electroencephalogram that an awesome individual with a ton of heart named Martin Parra out in, he went to Sweden to do it. He lives nearby. And he put the quantitative electroencephalogram, had it placed on his head by a medical lab tech. And she ran a test on him. And then after the test was, after they went through the test, and he's looking at different things, and he's thinking of different things, and then a computer reads it, okay? And then the second time we went through the test, he already knew the test, so he's, whatever, no big deal. They went through it again, but this time I went into his hypothalamus, just his hypothalamus, and I cranked it up. And if you look at the energy going through his brain, it doesn't hurt him. You hardly feel it when I do this, but it more than tripled his brain output. So different things got affected more and less than others, but you'll see it when you look at it. If you go to thespiritualfoundation.com, you'll see it. You'll understand it. All the information, all the graphs are right there. And a lot of my videos, I just put a side-by-side comparison of the of the test on him before me, and then the one after it. He wrote on it himself. That's his writing, where he wrote me alone, and then me with J in parentheses Arae, I think is what's written up there. Anyway, what that proves is that I was there in his head, increasing the output of his brain. Okay, doesn't prove evolution and everything else. It proves at least that I was there and I can manipulate the brain. I can also manipulate the equipment if I want, but that's not the idea. The idea is to manipulate the brain. You could take a bowling ball and there's a lot to do this. It's a lot of money for quantitative electroencephalogram. You don't just throw money like that around. But this is a serious medical equipment. This is serious medical equipment, a serious piece of one. You can put one on a bowling ball. I'll go into the bowling ball, and the bowling ball will start putting out reading energy as if it's alive. It's just me over there doing it. Anyway, what I am inside literally is your janitor. The spirit inside me is not normal. I came here this one last time to bring change, and I have. It's been a fight, but I'm just about done, and the other side has got problems, what we call the other side. Some people call it heaven. It's got some serious issues. So when I get out of there, I'm going to clean up that mess. I've never, not only have I never felt any better than anything else, I've never understood that concept. How can anything be any better than anything else when we all exist? When I was younger, a little kid, I'd speak my mind a few times. Usually it didn't go too well because no one else was awake. I used to tell my parents, who was on, I remember when I was 5. The old telephones, big box like that, rectangular box, and it's got the thing, the rotary, put your finger in a little hole and it goes down, pick the phone up. So I used to tell him who was calling when the phone was still ringing. Freaked my dad out. He got to the point where he said, "You're not gonna do that anymore." I'm like, okay. I'm crazy, I'm not stupid, right? How does that say? The saying go? Don't say that about yourself. I'm not crazy. I've had 2 boards of psychiatrists, deal with me. They had the right to put me away for a year. For a year. Excuse me. They had the legal power to put me away for a year. And they gave me a thumbs up. No heavy drugs or nothing. I take strong drugs for my lungs and stuff, but I'm talking about those mental drugs. No, nothing. So, Thorazine, the drug that turns people into drooling machines. And while I was there working with other people, I was helping them find out about themselves. Anyway, I'm proving, and when also I also prove that you can talk to spirit. I told him, I said, look, yeah, I talk to spirit. It talks to me, I talk back. We have conversations. I said, I don't hear voices tell me to hurt someone. That's, it's not like that. I literally talk with them. It's you and everyone else when you're out of a body, which is going to go back to being most of the time. So that's the cool thing about it. And I had to go through 2 different groups of them. 2 different organizations of psychiatrists. Not psychologists, psychiatrists, although there were psychologists there. Boards. 2 boards of psychiatrists and psychologists together. And they gave me a clean bill of health. I'm proving that what you all going to start doing is very real. I'm literally laying down the highway for you. Now back to the DNA I.C.U.C. First thing I do is I clean off your energy, get everything out of you that's a problem. Then I teach you to feel your aura. Then I go inside, work on you to build up your body. I go into the fill up your core energy, then your whole body, working on the initial DNA phase, which all the other folks cranking people up now. Some of my family members, source family. That's what I am inside. The first life I ever had, that was my better part, and me. I am old. And this is the last time I'm being a body ever. My work demands I stay out of my body, which I'm really good with. 10.846 plus trillion lives? Yeah, I'm done. Anyway, so and then what it is, I go through the whole body. I go into your DNA, and you'll feel me. Okay? It's soft, it's easy, you don't get hurt. Your eyes, nose, and ears don't bleed. It's soft, but you'll feel it. And then feel it, sometimes you actually see it, okay? And I teach you how to use your own energy. I teach you how to feel your aura right when we start. And you feel it, you'll find it for yourself. And then we go into another stage, and then you feel the aura again. Then I release your body to make sure it'll flow energy the way it was supposed to. Yeah, these bodies have been made so you can flow energy. So then I fix that, then you feel it again. Then I do the DNA part of it. We're literally reformat your DNA, period. And then when that happens, you feel it again. And I explain everything as you go from one to the other. And you keep feeling this different energy, your own energy. You learn how to feel it. What's spirit up here, energy over here, unless you're heart-based, and it's more spirit everywhere, like a spirit ball. But and you get to understand all this. You find out stuff about yourself, and then you start growing. That source spirit, the strongest source spirit in all creation, is what goes inside you. Okay, now, excuse me. The strongest source energy there is goes inside you. The spirit does not. Spirit is sentient energy. Okay? So anyway, it's not another person that goes inside you, just energy. And you keep about 10% of what I put in you. You keep that. It bonds with your own energy, and you keep it forever. If you ever want to take it out, it's no problem. Just ask and it comes out. But you'll never want to. Never. It makes you so much stronger, so much more able through all your lives. This is the gift that keeps on giving, folks. This is permanent. Looking at the clock here, I can't render video, so I've only got a couple more minutes to talk to you. My computer's got taken out, bought new ones, and trying to get them all fixed, set up while I'm still doing these DNA I.C.U.Cs. DNA Intensive Crank-Up Consult is what the I.C.U.C stands for. Folks, this is me going inside your body, awakening. This is a forced awakening for you to become who you are. And then you get stronger, and this source spirit, you keep that forever. It becomes part of you. You have to ask to have it taken out. And if you do, fine, I'll take it back out of you. In or out of body, it doesn't matter, but you won't want it. It makes you so much stronger, so much more able than you are now. But the thing is, the most important part of it right now is you wake up. It's not like a hammer hitting you, although it's strong. When you first feel it, it's nice and soft and easy. But then as you start developing it, you feel it stronger. If you go to thespiritualfoundation.com, there's all kinds of information on it. Actually, one of my earlier crank-ups a long time ago was on there. Folks, I've been doing this for years. And I have some source family members out of here, and I've cranked them up, made them stronger. They're doing it. Okay? I'm the grandpa of the family. I'm from the very beginning. So anyway, these are offered for about, it'll be about a month, and then I'll have to stop doing it again. There's certain things I have to do. A little thing with a light, somebody went out of the way to make a point of telling me something and said, that's right, because you got to go. And I'm like, on the other side, then the original first being male and female are gone. They're dead. They've been destroyed for the crimes against the abusive crimes against the creation they actually put together. So it's a long story. That's why I've written books about it. Okay, I don't mean to be pushy for it. I gotta go. As soon as my new computers are up and running, then I'll have all software in it. I can render videos. But anyway, this will be around just a while longer, folks. It's expensive. For one person, it's $900. For two people, it's $1,200. A lot of the times I close the consults because I'm trying to finish other stuff up to get out of here, and I got forced into the situation where I have to open it up again, and that's fine. And let me say though, jump again to the DNA reformatting. This is literally reformatting your DNA in your body. You don't grow another arm. Okay, you don't have an ear that comes out of your forehead. Maybe an eye, right? I'm trying to be funny. It changes you. It mutates the human DNA to where it already exists on some other planets. So there are some old human races. So it takes you towards that end, but it's relative to this planet, not theirs. So anyway, I've always done everything I can for you. Always will. I'll be out of this body in a few months. I've been getting real sick. I got real sick September 1st, 2015. 1 a.m., the part of me outside of the body, excuse me, started shutting this body down. Trying to warn the other side I'm coming home. Get smart. Anyway, I don't expect anyone to believe anything, but the more the more you awaken your abilities, the better decisions you make, because you understand. You receive data, and then using your abilities, okay, your metaphysical abilities, everyone has them. There's no such thing as a psychic, folks, sorry, but there are metaphysical practitioners. There is the metaphysical abilities that's part of you, that is inside you. Okay, mother's intuition, what do you call that, folks? You're here listening to this video for a reason. You were brought here. Not everyone's going to get this thing, but the people that can use it, the people that deserve it, are going to call. They're going to call, get a hold of me. Excuse me, they're going to write to Deanna at thespiritualfoundation.com. You'll see the animals on there. So anyway, folks, love you. Got to go. If we can help you, great. Let us know. Take care. Have a good one.